Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Did I change? I need. Okay, so this one works. So how do I change this tech? Oh, so I was live. I just ended my live. That's crazy. Okay, but how do I change the text? How do I change the text? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, see now it's showing all three. Before it wasn't. Before it wasn't showing all three. Now it is. So I'm live 3 ways now. Now I'm live 3 ways. It's official. I can officially say I'm live all 3 ways. Cause before I was not live all 3 ways. I was live 2 ways, and I was not messing with that 2 way live. But now that I'm live 3 ways, we Gucci. You heard? We are Gucci Golden. All right, we are Gucci Golden, so we can do this. Anyways, back to the video. Y'all might be wondering, I got my tablet right here. And I could press the screen. I'm using the Elgato the free app on Elgato, and I can make different screens. I still have to do all of my my soundboards, like FBI, open up! Like these, I need to figure out how to put them on Elgato. I will figure it out by tomorrow, probably, or sometime soon. But that's part of the process that I'm working on right now. Okay, that is part of the process that I'm working on. So let me see if I go to my. Okay, there you go. Now it's showing 2 lives. Can I open? Yeah, it's showing the horizontal live, and I should also have the vertical live, right? Live. I should have 2 lives, right? I should have 2 live screens, boom, boom, live streams going on simultaneously, right? That's what it shows here. All right, enough of all of that stuff. We're gonna get serious. Like let's actually get to the video that I've been procrastinating on because I'm not being serious. I'm playing too many times. I'm being too playful instead of taking stuff seriously. Anyways, let's give myself a light. And I'm not looking to just go away and tell you that it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna. This is one thing I do need to test. I'm gonna test this right now, and we're gonna see if it works. Okay. I'm gonna test this right now. I'm gonna see if it works. Chat. Oh. Let's see. Did that work? Okay. It popped up over there, but I don't think the live is over here though. This live is not. So the live pops up on this one. I need to figure out how to get the live on here. I don't think I even got. Have it live the chat. I didn't even put the chat on here, so it's fine. I'll figure out another day. You guys, vertical streamers, your chat is not gonna be on here. Your chat just gonna be you're only gonna get the regular chat whenever you text me. So I should actually be on that chat because I can see all the other chats on this screen. But this looks slow as hell. I could this way. I need to make it taller, but I'll worry about that later. Cause right now I need to go here. I apologize, guys. This is all a work in process, okay? Oh, perfect. Now I can see the vertical chat. If anybody ever texts me on here, I can see it out. So I'm actually live 3 places at once. Next, I need to create a something else that I'm not gonna talk about in this. But anyways, back to the video. This video is 19 minutes long, and I spent 26 minutes going over 2 minutes. All right, y'all that should tell you something. I just be yapping, nonstop yapping. That's me. So if you guys like to see people just yap, if you like to see people just yap, by all means, watch me yap away. Okay, watch me yap away. Let me go. By all means, watch me yap away. Okay, yeah, watch me yap away. Just watch me yap away. Okay. Back to the video, I guess. Yeah, back to the video.
A few days later, a portion of the cave would end up collapsing, leading more members to rage quit and exiting the cave. With some members still refusing to leave, the police would have the brilliant idea of bringing Pyotr down to the cave, where he would instruct his followers to
get
exit.
out? Oh,
But
wow.
they
So they had to
refused.
wait until they got
And on May 16th,
the stuff from
2008,
Peter.
the last 9 members of the cult would finally emerge from the cave due to the toxic fumes produced by 2 of the members who had died over the winter, with authorities expecting their exit.
So literally 2 people passed away and they didn't even get out. They just left the bodies in there and they stayed in there with them. Like, that is insanity.
They greeted them with a cow, since they refused to drink milk that contained a barcode. As for Pyotr, authorities would discover that the man actually slept inside of a coffin, further solidifying the fact that he was completely insane, where he would end up inside of a psych ward. Number 6,
number 6.
Shinrikyo. Probably one of the most...
I heard of this one. I think this one was in Japan, and the shit they did, oh my lord. Oh, yeah, this one was crazy. But yeah, let's learn it together, because I forgot the details. But let's learn it together. But this one is definitely crazy. Let me know though, what y'all think about my secondary camera? Is it good? Y'all like it? Let me know. You see, y'all can see the profile view. If I'm just looking straight, y'all can see the profile view. I mean, like 3/4 angle view. Or I could turn and y'all can see me head on. Y'all like the angle? Let me know though. Let me know for sure. Like, you know, because I'm still testing out. I'm still testing out, you know. I'm still testing out what works, what doesn't work. So let me know if you guys like that 3-angle view, like that second camera. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my main front-facing camera. All right, let's get
most infamous and dangerous cults to have ever existed.
By the way, I'm me and my cousin. We about to start a new YouTube channel. Where we do it's gonna be basically like a podcast. We're gonna do it here because I already got the setup. He gotta get his own chair, so he gotta go buy a chair. We're gonna be live. No, I don't know if we're gonna be live, but we're gonna do like YouTube videos for here. So for the channel, it's gonna be called yeah, I didn't make the channel yet. So once I make the channel, I'll let you know what it's called, okay? All right, that.
1987, this cult would make themselves known to the world when a few of their members orchestrated the deadliest domestic attack in Japan's history, leaving 13 innocent people dead and over 6,000 injured. But before we get to that heinous attack, let's first cover how this cult began. The year is 1987. A man named Chizuo Matsumoto began to distribute pamphlets, claiming to have reached a new level of enlightenment through meditation.
He looked like a straight duty, like, oh my, he looked like he just no, he looked crazy. He looked crazy as hell. Hell nah.
The pamphlet advertised a yoga class where you can come and learn about his amazing discovery. But during these classes, he would spend his time preaching about the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
And that should have probably been your cue to updog your way out the class.
End of the world is coming.
What's that? Nothing much, man. What's up with you? I don't get it.
What?
And over the course of a few years, he managed to garner dozens of loyal followers, naming the group Shinrikyo, which roughly translates to the Supreme Truth. And in 1992, Chizuo Matsumoto would gain even more followers when he released a book titled Declaring...
Real quick. I'm going to do this real quickly, all right? I'm going to replace the logo up there because I do have a new logo, so... I'm going to replace the logo up there. Where's the logo? Logo text. Yeah, I'm going to replace that. I'm going to do source clone. I know. I should have done all of this before I started. Don't come for me. All right? Don't come for me. This is part of the process. All right? Okay, add. Okay, we're gonna select source. Oh, yes, this one. Boom. It's gonna be big as hell, but I'll just pop right there. All right, I think that's cool, right? Is it cool? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think that's cool, right? That's cool, right? Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Cause see now, it's not. It's just a little logo on the bottom, on the top left. It ain't bothering nobody. You heard? So now, and we can continue with our story. Back to regular schedule programming.
Myself the Christ, which had a picture of him on the cross as the cover. At its peak, the cult would grow to over tens of thousands of members that spanned over multiple countries. His followers would even state that if people would just take a moment to listen to their enlightened leader, they too would see the light. But without warning, on the morning of March 20th, 1995, tragedy would strike, when a total of 5 chemical weapon attacks took place in the Tokyo subway system, killing 13 innocent people and injuring around 6,000 others. The attacks would quickly backfire as the authorities began to arrest everyone involved, including the cult leader. These attacks, 20th, 1995, tragedy would strike, when a total of 5 chemical weapon attacks took place in the Tokyo subway system, killing
Yeah, see, I knew, like, that's what happened. Like, he told his people to go to subway stations, get on some on like trains, and then just like leave like what you call it, chemical weapons in there, and then people were like
13 innocent people and injuring around 6,000 others. The attacks would quickly backfire as the authorities began to arrest everyone involved, including the cult leader. These attacks were meant to initiate the apocalypse. And once the world had collapsed, the cult would rise to rule the world in the way that they saw fit. But instead, the attacks led the leader and 6 high-ranking members directly to death row, where they were held until their execution date, which came on July 6, 2018. Number 5. Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate was an American religion movement that began to garner a following in Southern California during the mid-1970s. The group has been characterized as a UFO religion cult, whatever the hell that means. The followers of this cult believed that they could transform themselves into immortal extraterrestrial beings once they rejected.
I missed this.
Number 5.
I'm sorry. What?
Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate was an American religion movement that began to garner a following in Southern California during the mid-1970s. The group has been characterized as a UFO religion cult, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah,
the followers of this cult.
So you religious, but your religion is based on the UFOs. Crazy. Let me do this again. Crazy. It's insanity, man. When I tell you, like, what, like, your whole religion is based off you get picked up by whatchamacallit, by
believed that they could transform themselves into immortal extraterrestrial beings once they rejected their human nature. Something that they would refer to as reaching the next level, which I guess they ultimately did. But more on that later. The group was started by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles, who after confiding in each other would come to the conclusion that they were the 2 witnesses described in the book of Revelation, which would make them prophets.
So they're the witnesses. So everybody that was born, they just happened to be the 2 witnesses. They happened to meet and just they realized it.
Convinced.
And I don't think it talks about UFOs.
They would attend church groups where they would present themselves as the 2. And I could only assume how funny that must have been. He broke the bread and gave it to them, saying, this is my body. Excuse me? Yeah? Sorry to interrupt, but I just want to let you guys know that, well, we are the 2.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
We're the 2.
Like,
you don't know the 2?
The 2.
Yeah, the 2.
I'm not following. You know, like what 2? The 2 from the book of Revelations?
Duh. Like, come on, duh. Like, it should be obvious.
Get a load of this guy.
Crazy ass.
But somehow the 2 would begin to garner a following when they began to hand out flyers advertising their seminars, like this one. claiming to be from the next level, leaving their higher being self to come down to earth to help others. And somehow they managed to recruit around 39 loyal followers. Now, one of the strangest and most terrifying thing about this cult was the fact that all male members...
When I tell you, people will, like, you will find somebody to follow you in anything. Like, anything. You could say the wildest stuff, and there's going to be somebody that'll be like, you know what? He's making a lot of sense. He's making so much sense. You know, he's like, what? Like, that's crazy. Like, who could, like somebody just come to you like, hey, look, listen. You don't know that if you eat like poop, you're going to get real strong. There's somebody who going to believe that. Like, they're actually going to go and do that. By the way, guys, don't do that. You're not going to get strong if you eat that. I'm just telling y'all. So, don't come for me. Do not come for me. Okay? I did not say, I'm not endorsing that. Do not come for me. That is not what I stand for. Don't come for me. But yeah, somebody will say that and they're going to believe it. They're going to go ahead. You might get 10 people to start eating shit, which is crazy. Like, who would have thought, right? Who would have thought it? Oh, what up, Vex? Sorry, man. I had my chat on another thing. Like, I didn't even notice. My fault, man. My fault. I didn't even notice. My fault. I hope you're still here. But what's up with you? What's up with you, G? What's up? I'm just out here chilling, to be honest, man. I'm just chilling. I'll put the chat on here too, just in case. And I also, yeah, I'm just chilling for real. Like, I ain't doing too much. Just chilling, trying to maintain my sanity without going insane, as they say. I haven't been on here in a minute. It's been a grip since I've been on here. But, you know, as long as the fun is being had, right? As long as the fun is being had, we're gonna have the fun. Hold on. I do need to change something. I do need to change something because I know before I forgot to do that. I forgot to do this. There we go. Boom. Audio mic gets on. It's on board. The chat's gonna be off. Yeah, I think it should be good. Hopefully it records the audio after we're out of here too. Cause sheesh. I'll put it over here. I don't know. This one should be on every track, to be honest. For now, yeah. Anyways, back to the video. I'm tripping. Yeah, if you're still on here, dog, just hit me with a text. Cause I was definitely not looking at the chat, and for some reason I didn't get no like chat noise or whatever, chat notification, which is wild. But yeah, so let's get back to the video. Yeah, let's get back to the video.
Were required to be castrated, which we can all be loyal followers. Now, one of the strangest and most terrifying thing about this cult was the fact that all male members...
See, I thought I heard that, but I wanted to go back and make sure that I heard it. I heard what I heard. Because that is so insane. So in order for you to join a cult, mind you, in order for you to join it, you got to cut off your ding dong. You got to voluntarily be like, I don't need my meats no more. You can take it. And you just got to, you're going to be okay with that. And some people, some guys, they actually did that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you will always find somebody to fall for anything. So if somebody told you as a man, somebody told you, hey, bro, listen, you want to join my cult? You know, you got to cut your meat off. And like, you're not even like, it's like, if you transitioning, okay, that makes sense. Cause that's that's what you're doing. But if you a heterosexual male and then somebody told you to chop your meat off and you chop your meat off, hey, my guy, I don't know what to say to you, my guy. But all I'm saying that is crazy, all right?
Were required to be castrated.
can never
which
be
we can all
me.
agree is a wild thing to just throw out.
Yeah.
The group would first try to do the procedure in-house, almost killing one of their members.
So somebody had to be the guinea pig. The guinea pig, like, oh man, look, you're gonna be first. Oh, so we gotta castrate you. We gotta chop. We gotta chop that shit off. So they don't even go to the doctor. That's how crazy it is. Like, we gonna chop your meat off, and we not even gonna take you somewhere that can do it properly. Cause you know damn well if they went to a doctor, they're gonna be like, are you insane? Like, get the hell out of my face with that insanity shit that you talking about right now. They would literally get locked up right away. That's why they wanted to do it in-house, because then they have full control, and if anything happens, they can just hide the body. Mind you, this was probably what, the 80s? Yep. I think it was the 80s. So they could do whatever.
Members. So all future castrations would take place at the local.
This is one thing I just realized. This is one button that I need for this computer, for this that I can just press and press it again, instead of always looking for my mouse, looking for where I can go play, like to hit the play button on YouTube. This is one button I need to have. I'm gonna add this button, because this button is gonna do wonders. I can already tell it's gonna do wonders, because every time I gotta move over here and press the button, when I could just press one button on my keyboard and it's gonna play. On my iPad and it's gonna play. That would be so great.
Hospital. The group would be left in complete shock when one of the two founding leaders, Bonnie Nettles, would suddenly pass away. This would cause the entire cult belief system to...
I thought it was the two. How can one of the two pass away and they're supposed to lead you to your extraterrestrial world? One of the two can't pass away. If one of the two is supposed to lead you into the extraterrestrial world, how they gonna lead you to that extraterrestrial world now? They passed away. You can't be a two people job and one of the people pass away. How they gonna do the job now? See, that would have been the sign. If I was dumb enough to join the cult or whatever, that would have been the sign right there for me to dip out. Cause I'm like, this shit fake. Cause one of y'all passed away, so y'all can't even fulfill the philosophy, the prophecy no more. Y'all can't even fulfill the prophecy no more, because one of y'all passed away. And the whole reason I'm here is for you to beam me up to space, by you to beaming me up to space. So if one of y'all passed away, how y'all gonna beam me up to space? I would have been left. That's when I would have left right there.
To collapse, since they originally preached that all members were to ascend alive inside of a UFO.
Exactly.
So Applewhite made a few adjustments to their beliefs and would come to the conclusion...
Of course, let me edit. Let me edit the prophecy. Did I say everybody was gonna get on the spaceship? I'm sorry, I misspoke. Okay, I misspoke. That was wrong. I should have knew better. I misspoke, guys. You know, prophecies, we just prophesize it. So of course, you know, misspeaking is gonna happen. You know, we can make errors, right? I'm one of the two. But I made that, one of me is gone now. Like, it's only half of me, so of course I could have made an error. I thought it was both of us were supposed to lead you guys into the interterrestrial, whatever. But it was actually only supposed to be me. I was the one who was supposed to do it, and she was gonna sacrifice herself in the world of the living, so that I can, I can lead you guys into the interterrestrial world. That's what it was. See, y'all heard me wrong. Y'all didn't hear me right.
That only the person's soul would be taken by the spaceship. 12 years would go by, and the members of Heaven's Gate...
So before it was the body and soul, the bodies would go alive, but now it's just the soul.
Grew tired of waiting, and on March 26, 1997, the San Diego County Sheriff's Department would discover a horrifying scene. Inside of a rented mansion laid 39 lifeless bodies, including the cult's leader.
Oh my God! What? So there's like we want to ascend. We tired of waiting. So their choice was, in order for them to ascend, they decided to drink the juice, and they all self-deleted. Yo, See, this is like this cultish behavior, like literally. That's why being in a cult is like so bad for your health. Literally, it's terrible for your health. That's literally like one of the worst things you could do. Like as a person, you know, who wants to stay alive, I would say, right? Anyways, I have to switch my camera because my Samsung always dies. That's why I have a backup, because in case my Sony dies, in case my Sony die, I still got a backup camera, which I do. So now we're gonna be in of course we're gonna be in like we're gonna be in a different angle, right? We're gonna be in a different angle, but y'all still see me. The live still goes on until this mug cools down, and then I can turn it back on. We still live. I got this. This is my Blackmagic camera, by the way. It don't have autofocus, but I think I set it up. I should be in focus, and if I'm not in focus, well, too bad. I can actually test it. I can find out right now. So let me find out actually if I'm in focus. Let me zoom this mug in. I'm gonna zoom. Yeah, I'm in focus. Yeah, so that's good. So we can still use this camera. This is my it's the Blackmagic 6K Pro, right? Blackmagic 6K Pro. Cinema Pocket 6K Pro. Okay, so it's not no weak camera. This camera is actually, the quality for it is actually better than the Sony camera. The Sony camera has autofocus. That's why I like it, because I can move around and it stays in focus. But that one, you gotta pinpoint the focus by hand. Okay, or you can use the Blackmagic app, the app on your phone, and you can use the app on your phone and like try to pull focus, like to get yourself in focus before, you know, and then you can, you know, it just move from there basically. But yeah. Oh, by the way, how you like my haircut? My cousin just gave it to me today. Sharp, right? A little clean. Yeah. So he doing good. He does good work. Y'all gonna see him next week though. He gonna be on live with me next week. Did I? Why every time? I know I gotta switch it over here too. I mean, I can stay over here for now. I'll switch it later. That's my YouTube. I'll leave this, but or better yet, I could just do this. Boom. Where's this at? Source clone. Bruh. Okay. Anyways, clone. I might just add a new clone here. I'm like going so off script, but it don't matter. We just play, right? Okay, right here we're gonna do boom, 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 boom. Where's this at? Clone. Where's the gameplay logo? There we go. We need to copy that one. Move that, boom, up there. I need to zoom in so I can see it. Slide it to the left. Zoom in. I'm gonna move this to the right. I think I had this at like what, 50-50, right? I think it was 45, if I'm not mistaken. 45 down, 45 to the right. Damn, that should look high though, don't it? I feel like I should just keep it right there. I'm gonna do 20. Let me see. How does it look? Does that look cool? I'm gonna zoom back out. I said out. No, that I need to put this one to the left. So boy, let me see. All right, maybe that could work. We'll figure it out next week. Well, I mean, not next week. We'll figure it out. I feel like that's cool. But if it's not cool, it is what it is. We'll make it cool. Boom, 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 boom. We right there. But yeah. Anyways, let me go back to gameplay screen. Let me know though. Do y'all like that though? Cause I feel like that shit look clean. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do it one more time just so y'all can see. Y'all like the way the logo like causing and stuff? Y'all like that? It look good? Let me know. Write it down in the comments. If y'all really like that, let me know for real though. I'm really trying to know. Let me know. All right, like no cap, no boo. I'm really trying to know. Okay, I really actually want to know for real. So do let me know if you guys like that. But let's get back to the video. Cause video, baby. Mind you, it's a 19-minute video. I've been on it for 52 minutes, but let's go.
Bringing Applewhite's revelations to fruition. And in his own words, the members of Heaven's Gate had finally graduated.
Oh, wow.
Number 4, the Branch Davidians. This is one of the most...
Okay, so this one, I'm going to flip it around because I don't like the way it actually looks right there. So, camera. Yeah, let me see. Camera. Yeah, okay, see, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. If I had this over here, I could look at this way, that would be like that. But if I'm over here at the corner looking this way, that don't make no sense. But what I am gonna do is I am gonna flip, what is this, the camera source up the top. Oh my god. Cause on this one, on this the top one. Okay, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back. But this is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Just so to say gameplay. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm gonna flip this. I bet. Now, I do gotta make some changes. Cause every time you do something, you gotta make some changes. Okay. Here's the quick change I'm gonna make. Okay, quick change. Watch this. Filter. Okay, quick change. Watch this. Filter. Y'all don't see what I see, but it's okay. Y'all will see what I'm seeing here soon. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then he's gonna do. All right, that's cool. We should be good to go. I know. I'm just doing a whole bunch of work. Okay, I'm doing a whole bunch of work, but it should be fine. Now, we're good. All right, we're good. It should be good. Let me finish half of this video at least.
Most insane cults to have ever existed. The Branch Davidians were an apocalyptic Christian cult founded in Texas in 1935 by a man named Victor Houteff. And in 1957, the cult would purchase 941 acres of land near Elk, Texas, where they would build a large community that would serve as their home and headquarters. But things wouldn't really start to heat up until 1987, when a man named David Koresh would take over as the cult's leader. And he was, of course, you guessed it, a self-proclaimed prophet. According to David, he was appointed by God as a prophet with the task of bringing the day of judgment. But David's downfall would start when he began to elite.
Why am I here? What's going on? I feel like I'm here. I felt like I was hearing something. But look, actually, we're gonna finish this video tomorrow. This was test number 2. We're just gonna call it another test, even though I've been on here for an hour. We're just gonna call it another test, guys. We're just gonna keep testing until we get this exactly how we want it. All right. So today we had a good day. Let me switch over. Today, I hope you guys had a good day just like me. All right, because obviously it was like let me move it to the right a little bit. It's fine. Obviously, it wasn't. I was yapping. I yapped. I did a lot of yapping, but that's fine. That's fine, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. You know, we yapping, we get to yap together, and then everybody go have a good day have a good rest of their day. And right now it's the middle of the night. So what we're gonna do? Gotta go to sleep, right? So we're gonna go to sleep. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna catch on the next one, V2N Squad. All right. Peace out, guys.